Total overview of episode 3 of our Isengard campaign in the Dawnless Days. We're playing on Legendary Difficulty and it is absolutely brutal. We're up to 5 regions, but we're in brutal war with Rohan and also Gondor after they declared on us in last episode. Our choke point in Flodbrig held just fine. Just got heroic victory here, defeated a brutal full stack from Rohan. We've not seen Gondorians yet, but it's only a matter of time. They can crack on from 2 directions. They can either go through this passage in mountains and attack us by surprise from deeper in Rohan territory, or they can just march through here and attack us either through this or through this fort on the river. Yeah, so we need to get ready for that. Speaking of getting ready for that, we have a half stack tied in here, just defending from potential Gondor attack that might never come. But we also have a spy here, yeah? This brutal ruffian Snarsk. How's his line of sight? Yeah, plus 30% line of sight. How about we actually move him somewhere here so we can actually see into this desert region. And this should give us a turn of warning, yeah? Press on, come here. Without delay, of course. Okay, we can see a big chunk of territory, and since we can only move all the way to here, even with our plus 15% movement, we will see Gondor stack if it arrives. Well in advance, yeah? How about we also move here? You can see even more. Excellent. And how about a little bit further? Yeah, I think we want to keep him here, yeah? Yeah, we lose 5 control from moving him, but that's only this turn. And this means this 12 stack is now free to crack on and join the army in Flodbrig. Speaking of army in Flodbrig, Lurtz leveled up on that heroic victory. We go for Commander 2, yeah? Campaign movement and battle move. Get it? And since we destroyed that stack from Rohan, or in fact we mortally weakened them and this guy mopped him up before retreating back into our territory. How about we attack Grimslade again, yeah? How's the garrison looking here? 3 crappy units and they rebuilt 1 building. Shepherd. It's a beautiful opportunity to get some more exp and money from sacking the city. Lurtz, you know what to do. Ooh, an army. Okay. This garrison is nothing, so just wipe them out, yeah? We go balanced. Excellent. Not even 100 guys lost. We are going to sack it. 1300 gold. Beautiful. Now, how's it looking now? Not so good. Everything is damaged. And what is this stack? A 13 stack with a couple of onagers. Okay, not to worry about them. We can't go away. We can go into raiding. How much are we going to be making? 900 gold. This is beautiful. If we only knew there is no second stack about to attack us, yeah? This guy will now have us in range. It's too risky. We should retreat, pull back to Flodbrig, also improving control by 12, and replenish. I think 12 control and replenishment and the security of having a garrison to help out are worth more than 900 gold, and risking the whole stack being wiped out. Going to keep him here for now anyway. I don't mind the stack attacking us, he has got us in range, but we are strong here, yeah? This stack is slightly depleted, but we also have a garrison now. Crappy garrison of 6 rebels, it's not exactly a powerful force. But we have enough. We know that onagers are crap, we can just run them out of ammo by moving cavalry within their line of sight, back and forth, and then we have enough of decent tier 1 and 2 units to actually beat whatever else they've got there. Yeah? And we are up to 6k. Excellent. Now our second army, or rather third, with brutal Nulzav in charge, approached Flodbrig, and we can see they are not strong here. The garrison is 6 units, 2 tier 2 and 4 of them being crappy tier 1. And this army is a 14 stack, so all in all they have 20, we have 18. Our units are pretty decent, like all these guys are tier 2, the rest is tier 1. And we have very good elite general. I think we can beat them without even help from... without even getting to full. We could hire 2 mercs, but why should we? Oh, in fact, there's also a tiny fleet. That's also only 100 guys, not a big deal. The problem with attacking these guys is that most likely both Dunlanding tribes and southern Hunedaur will like us much less because of that, because they're all pals. And actually same with Druedain. But they don't want to trade, and since they don't want to trade, we have no use for them, yeah? All the good guys hate us. Why? We're good guys too. We're just going to fight Sauron alongside you, or rather, after subjugating you. I'll give these northern Hunedaur folks the last chance. If they trade, we might reconsider. They don't want to trade with us. Then we press on, yeah? Attack. They have no allies, and small factions with no allies only end one way in Total War games. Okay, so this is all tier 1 junk. These guys, slingers. Interesting, they have slingers. And the general with only 90 bodyguards. Probably cavalry, yeah? Okay, this is not a strong force. Neither is this and neither is this. We can auto-resolve this, but balance of power is only slightly in our favor, yeah? Now looking probably at 50% plus losses. Going to take forever to replenish this stuff, and we need to keep conquering, yeah? Need to keep building our brutal war machine, so we will play this manually, but in a little bit. Next, once we get further penalty from taking this city, we're looking at certain rebellion here, yeah? And if it spawns here where we have no garrison, we do have a little bit of garrison. In fact, we have one White Hand Stormers, of course, because we have a governor here, and he happens to be always residing in the provincial capital if we have it, yeah? And we happen to have it. So, one guy is not going to beat a 4-stack. At least one of them, since at least one of them will be an elite unit, yeah? So we need another general. Let's hire someone. And between 2 elites, we should have enough, yeah? Of course it will cost us a little bit, but it's not a big deal. How about Ugluk? He seems strong. Like everyone here seems strong, but he's got 5 command. And he's also super brutal, yeah? Old captain. Excellent. Man Butcher. Okay, get him. I've seen enough. Now these guys are so good that we can just run them out of ammunition by going into double testudo. And see, ooh, look at this, guys. You keep unit rank if you don't, if you replace the generals or disband them. Normally, they get reset down to 0, but this guy's clearly rank 3. Excellent. That's a very good change. Okay, next. Focus tree. We completed Civic 1, giving us +5 food in all provinces. Yeah, this is very decent. Although we already have tons of food, so don't regaining that much. Now, we could go for these two to get +1 control everywhere. However, morale for wildmen and attrition from weather and terrain. This doesn't matter, we are not fighting in Wasteland yet. Campaign line of sight is also largely irrelevant, especially only 10%, yeah? Recruitment for cavalry is also crap, we don't recruit. We have no cavalry, yeah? We only have works available. Morale for wildmen, again, crap. Now this is excellent, mass recruitment. Gives us high mid-tier Uruk-hai infantry and ranged units. However, these are very, very expensive, yeah? With the current state of our economy, we're only making 700. We can hire 2 of them and this will wipe out our profit every turn. So it's too early. We need stronger economy, better industrial base to actually be able to afford these better units. Without it, there's no point unlocking them just yet. Mass war production is also good. Upkeep cost -5% is decent and it unlocks forge. However, we don't even have blacksmiths yet, so we need to expand Isengard and build blacksmiths first. And we don't have even tier 1 supply buildings, so there's no point going for tier 3 of it, yeah? Therefore, we're going to skip military for now. This stuff is decent, but only gives influence. The only good stuff here is the top of the infiltration network and wizarding powers. This is all nice, especially that building, wizardry chambers. But it requires copper, which we don't have, and it's nowhere around us. It might be a while before we obtain it, therefore there's no point going for this. Which essentially leaves us either interbreeding of orcs and men, pretty disgusting if you ask me, but it's all for the greater good. And then breeding of Uruk-hai, which gives us tier 3 small towns and orc breeding complex. Or we can go for small gem mines and lumber mill from Distech production facilities. In fact, it also unlocks spinning mill. We happen to have, this is an upgrade to scrap collector, yeah? Gives another 100 gold at the cost of 10 food and 1 growth, which is not a big deal, and 5% more armor. This is actually decent because we already have decent multiplier in Gap of Rohan of 40%, and it will only go up once we increase control, yeah? So this extra 100 gold between 2 buildings is probably going to be worth at least 300, just from these 2 upgrades, yeah? That's already pretty decent. And then of course we have iron veins, and we can build lumber mill in the newly conquered city in the west. Excellent, so this unlocks at least 4 buildings we can build immediately. Get it. This on the other hand gives us nothing. We already have food surplus, massive one in fact, and we don't have any of these resources. So probably gonna go for this, and then get breeding of Uruk-hai, so we can improve our small colonies. Because the colony upgrade gives more growth, yeah? Growth, dominance points, which unlock more governors, more money. It's an excellent upgrade, and way better garrison, with multiple tier 2 units, which are massive upgrade on the basic crappy rubble. Okay, and look at this, with all the building construction reductions we stacked, the price of Isengard tier 3 went down to only 4k. Excellent. It should also go even further down once we complete... Oh, we already have a material supplier. Okay. I wonder if it shouldn't be even cheaper, because 4k is still a lot. We have 10% from this tech. We have 15% from material supplier. That's already 25, yeah? And Saruman himself is providing 55. So this should be 80% reduction. Which means this without reduction should cost 20k. And of course it doesn't cost 20k. It costs like 8 or 9 at the most. So not all of these cost reductions actually work. Because this should be even cheaper, yeah? Either way, we have no 4k to spend on this. This is a luxury, it's not a necessity. Would probably rather just convert builder in Grimslade, yeah? Into our builder. Wait, this builder is better. Plus 5 growth, 300 wealth and minus 5 construction cost. Our has better discount, but less growth and money. And construction time reduction. In fact, ours is probably better. Just gonna convert, yeah? This we wait for it to repair, same here. And do we need quiz and gathering? I think we do. It's control and influence. We need to convert this crappy province. Or do we build Chieftain's Cabin? Chieftain's Cabin doesn't give us much immediately, but it unlocks the third agent. Chieftains, yeah? Now agents are very, very important because we have this quest, War of the Ring, and the mission here is to have 3 agents deployed simultaneously in 3 different regions. So to even think about completing this, we need to get the third agent online, then locate these provinces and deploy everyone we've got in there, yeah? So gonna go for that. Plus, it reduces corruption in neighboring provinces, which means we'll make more money in Gap of Rohan. Okay. Yeah, we could also upgrade this experimental lair into quiz and gathering for more control and influence, and we probably should, yeah? Do it. And attack! Okay, so night attack isn't changing odds. This is bizarre. We should have plus 5 attack and morale during assault battles, yeah? And night battles. Because we are assaulting anyway, so we already have this included. Okay, fine. Let's just fight. Oh man, we're fighting in rain. You know what that means, guys, yeah? We are unable to use Flaming Shot. We can still use Flaming Shot? Oh well, then we're going to use it. Then the rain, a little bit of a rain doesn't matter. Okay, how do we approach this? They have 20 units inside and 2 small ships. Don't really care about ships. We can just wipe them out once they land. Where are the arrow towers here? So one on this entrance here next to the port. One over here. Okay. They are evenly distributed, so it doesn't really matter where we attack from. We'll still need to deal with most of them, yeah? The victory point is here. They are overlapping brutally. Should attack from the edge, yeah? Or from a corner. And could attack from here. There's only one to deal with, yeah? If we walk around this one, yeah? Nah. We're just going to attack where we are, yeah? Chances are they'll be defending these 2 entrances. Then we can absolutely destroy them with our brutal goblin bows, which we have 7 of. Okay. However, I'm going to keep, let's say, these 2 guys. Maybe 1 orc and 1 spear and 1 warg in here, because chances are 2 ships might want to land outside of the city, yeah? And if that's the case, we want to be ready to intercept them. Okay, and the same small section of 3 units will be here, waiting for them if they land here. Okay, and let's do it and see how they set up. Where are the boats? Okay, the boats are here, just next to us, good. Knowing them, they'll just land next to us, and this will be an easy wipeout. Okay, they're staying put, which is to be expected. Okay, so we start with wiping out our towers, yeah? Also can start to bring these guys to our side. Move, guys. Yeah, that's all good. Let them. They shoot us? They don't. They have too small range. Just gonna pull back a little bit. Beat this up until they land. Then we deal with them, yeah? The garrison here in this game usually doesn't leave the settlement. Ooh, this is the Greek fire ship. Okay, they committed to landing. Guys, press on. Yeah, attack them. Pinned by wargs, and better units are piling on. Excellent. Archers about to break. And we go for the other guys now, yeah? Crack on. Lost 4 wargs so far, but the riders are overwhelmed and broken. Excellent. And shattered. Good stuff. Pull back. I only lost 4 guys here, not a big deal. Okay, who's got the biggest armor? Who wants to tank arrow towers? Dirty job, I know, but someone has to do it. And that someone happens to be you, half-orc spear. Wait, you're still in the way. Then Yopal, the other guy. Slingers. You know what? Just going to deal with this tower. And we can ignore that one for now, because we can perfectly fine be shooting them from here, yeah? Yeah, bring the guy here and start moving our 7 archers, yeah? Behind them, press on, guys. All of you should be using Flaming Shot. You come closer, but out with their Slinger's range. You guys press on, yeah? You should be here already. Okay, pop shield wall, because our tower will be shooting you now, yeah? Is this guy there to shoot you too? That's not so good. Okay, the 3 of you, get rid... the Slinger's pulling away, that's fine. Then all of you, get rid of the arrow tower, yeah? Crack on. Slingers are pulling back, that's good. Just need to burn the tower, Fire damage 1%. Guys, what is this? Is this because of rain? Come closer if you can't do this properly. Okay, it's still working. It's 9% after a volley from this guy, yeah? How is the hero here? Haven't lost anyone. That is excellent. Okay, get rid of this tower, yeah? Press on. And you guys come here. Now we are talking. Still not sure how they are able to fire flaming shot in rain, but tower is getting wrecked at a decent pace. Maybe the damage is lower though. The fire damage per volley seems to be lower in the rain, yeah? Maybe that's what it is. Because previously we wiped out the tower with 7 guys in less than 2 volleys. Okay, it's already done. Yeah, stop shooting, guys. Stop shooting. Fire damage is 100%. Switch to normal shot. Now, I'm going to pull this guy back. Bring our heroic general, Nuzaf, within their bow's range and pop attacking Testudo. While our guys, our 7 brutal bows... Yeah, we know that. That's exactly what we've been waiting for, yeah? Heroic general, yeah? Our brutal generals are the best. They have no fear. And come here, buddy. Maybe in this little forest and pop Testudo. They're not shooting you? We are in range of someone, but they don't seem too keen on shooting us. Okay. Guys, press on. And you come forth, yeah? This archer definitely has you in range, yeah? Dawnless hunters. Probably some better archers, yeah? Guys, can you shoot?
The enemy is going for our general.
Yeah. This is exactly the plan, buddy. This is exactly what we aim to do, yeah? Come closer, guys. Stay out with the other tower's range, yeah? How is the general looking? Under fire, haven't lost a single guy, and I'm not surprised. Look at this. Oh, guys. Back to standard shot, yeah? And caused a little bit of commotion with this flaming shot, but didn't really kill anyone. To standard, yeah? Oh, you also burned this beautiful tree. What is this, guys? It's gonna be our tree. Leave it. A couple of buildings burned. Settlement damage 5%. Okay, guys, are you actually shooting or not? What is this? You're barely killing anyone. You need to advance, yeah? Come here. Oh, now we're talking. These guys melting away. This guy is down to 70, 60 now. But it would be better if you started shooting the youths, yeah? They have armor piercing damage. So you need to get rid of them. Just make sure you stay out with the other tower's range, yeah? Come to this side. And destroy these youths, yeah? Ah, guys. That's not the way. You come here and you stay behind them, yeah? Haven't lost a single bodyguard. They keep shooting us, but not very effectively. Shattered the first tribal spear. Now we are shooting the tribal youths. Very, very good, yeah? Although we have used a lot of ammo already, yeah? It's not exactly going that great. Need to disable their ranged units first and foremost. General, come a little bit closer. We're now overlapping, guys, which is not ideal. Maybe one of you comes forth. And this guy comes here. Spread out. How is this crappy shaken, huh? One more volley and he should break. Okay, he's going forth. Can you shoot the archers, yeah? Guy shattered, excellent. General, come closer. Just make sure you're out with that tower range, yeah? Position here. Tower is brutal, you don't want to be shot by this. Guys, you are now overlapping and within tower's range, so make sure that is not the case. Archers dying like flies, excellent, but they have so many ranged units still intact, and we've spent half of our ammunition, which is not great. Okay, you know what? Stop. You're shooting crappy archers is not that great, because they are about to run out of ammo just shooting our guy. Perhaps instead you just unleash a couple volleys on these guys. They are not in the best shape by the looks of it, yeah? Yeah, this is absolutely brutal volley. And switch to this one, yeah? The one with 80 guys still left. Oh, they are now shooting our general with this archer over here. Okay. 50, 50, 40... Oh, they killed 2 of our bodyguards. At the massive cost of almost all their ammunition. Right, this crappy tower has us in range, yeah? We're being shot at? No, we're not. Why is it? Ah, they can see us, yeah? Because of these buildings. Okay. We need to disable all these youths. They have javelins, yeah? They're pretty dangerous stuff, these guys. Their melee units are crap. It's the other stuff that's going to deal a lot of damage to us. Gonna bring that heroic spearman again. Deploy him here, so he tanks the other tower. Yeah, and we burn it, so we can then shoot these guys from safe distance. Look, almost ran this guy out of ammo with the general, only losing 2 bodyguards, not too bad. They're also gonna bait ammunition on him. Okay, buddy. Archers start moving, yeah? You are going to stop here, out with the other guy's range, and pop oh, you have no shield wall? Ah, we brought the wrong guy. Pull back. This is going to end badly because you have no shield wall. Bring the spearman, yeah? Just bring the spear guy. The one that already knows the job. How's the general? Lost another bodyguard, but this archer is out of ammo, and this only has a little bit left. This is brilliant. Baiting ammunition with attacking Testudo. Absolutely amazing. We still take losses, yeah? This is not evident from number of men in the unit, but they still take HP damage, and they'll be easier to wipe out in melee, or if they keep being shot at. But so far so good. We can easily run this guy completely out of ammo without taking any further losses, I think. It's only if these javelins start shooting us we'll be in trouble. But they are so passive here. Okay, come here and you're going to pop. Okay, archers out of ammo, yeah? 2 archers just spent all of their ammunition shooting our guy. Pretty good. Okay, archers. Flaming shot. Or you know what? Yeah, we need flaming shot here. And burn this tower, yeah? And you pop shield wall. 166 of them. Let's see how we do. Archers burn this crappy tower, yeah? Do it. Do it, goblins. This is who we are fighting? Man. It's not like they look much better. 13% fire damage. 20. 23. It's gonna be a few volleys. Not a big fan of that, but it's not obvious it's actually worth it. If it wasn't raining, that would be 2 volleys. Now we need like 4. By the time we burn it, we'll be almost out of ammo. Let's see how this does. This is so slow. We've already committed. Might as well finish the job. Although it probably was a mistake. At least we know not to do this in rain anymore. Yeah, it's like 4 full volleys needed to burn it. And we only have like 15 ammo per guy. Down to 8. Oh, it's good that it actually shows how much is left, yeah? Okay, tower down to 68. Man, it's going to be more than 4 volleys by this rate. And the crappy tower is not even shooting the guy. Bring him closer, yeah? Okay, 78. Gonna stop with the guys so we don't do overkill. Yeah, we've already done it, yeah? The tower is burning. Pull back, guys. Switch to standard shot. Let the tower burn. Don't need our guy here anymore. Might as well pull him back, yeah? This guy is not needed here either. In fact, they're not shooting him, yeah? Might as well keep him here. General, disable this and get out. Now all the archers, I want you guys to get rid of javelin men, yeah? They are by far the most dangerous units they have. We can cleanly dispose of them. Oh, the slinger's coming here. Wait, this tower's still alive? What is this? It's almost burned. Okay, let the sling shoot our guy, yeah? Quite happy with that. They have 0 armor piercing slings, yeah? Because they are just stones. They are even less dangerous than... Oh, they also look good. They have decent helmets. Wait, do you have our general here, buddy? What is this? Shoot him. Okay, archers. Get a volley on these guys, yeah? Or in fact, the tribal youths right in the middle. Lingus shooting us or not? Hard to say. Should be shooting the general. Yeah, general's under fire. Ooh, 129. The loss is accelerated, yeah? How is this? What is this? Oh, this is the other tower. I see. We're just within its range with these 2 guys, so move them to the side, yeah? Move them behind. How are we doing with these youths? I killed a few, nothing major. I didn't want to wipe out these 3. I'm not too worried about slings, plus slings look like they're running out of ammo shooting our general, which is futile because he's in Testudo. Yeah? How are we doing here? 167. Just speed this up. Until we assault, it's just a skirmish phase. Don't expect that much to happen here. How is the general? Haven't lost a single bodyguard since we last checked, and the crappy sling is about to run out of ammo. Excellent. Okay, 1 guy broke. Switch to the full one. Yeah? Yeah, 226 kills on the first guy that ran out of ammo. That's pretty spectacular if you ask me. These guys shoot us back, yeah? But they're not doing much. It's crappy slings with barely any damage. Guy down to 106, yeah? Slings are getting shot by collateral. They killed a few goblin men bows, but it's not a big deal. Look. They are getting obliterated just by overlapping with these crappy youths. Once you deal with these guys, there'll be no one strong left here, yeah? Maybe these tribal warriors. I think they only have 1 javelin. Shouldn't be too bad. These guys broke, switch to slings, yeah? Slings are shaken, should fall apart easily. 1 volley maybe, and they're done, yeah? Wavering, and there's only 20 of them. Forget about them. Switch to these 2, they are overlapping nicely. So, how did we do? The 4th guy. 349 kills, amazing. Pull him back. 294, wow, what a kill count. These guys are 170 and 189, and still got few volleys in them. Keep shooting, yeah? You know what? There's also their general, but that's not gonna work. We shouldn't be keeping ammunition for him. We'll just overwhelm him with our infantry. You know, this is not very effective, but we did well enough in skirmish. We killed about 1750 men with just our bows, yeah? Before we even entered this village. That is absolutely massive. Now, the 2 towers are gone. We have very easy entrance through this side. So let's bring our best infantry here. I think we'll just tank this one tower, especially that it won't be very effective shooting over the buildings. Just going to assault through this entrance, bring everyone here, and maybe cavalry can get in through the side, yeah? I'm gonna open with spears because they have the best, they are the most resilient of our lot, and follow with goblin swords because they are the most disposable. Then keep our best infantry, shock guys, for later. Okay, slow down and let's press on, guys, yeah? Crack on. You attack this, and you attack this tribal youth, yeah? And goblin swords, follow them closely. Press on, guys, and start lining up our other guys, yeah? These 4 brutes. General should stay away. He's only lost 11 bodyguards, but he's taken massive damage already. Just charge at this guy. Be under fire by him, but not much we can do about it. It's only 40 javelins, yeah? 40 javelin men. Plus they are even facing the wrong direction anyway. How are we doing here? Combat even. Ooh, this guy is losing badly. Down to 126. Flank charge would be so good here. You know what? Maybe we just go around and flank charge them, because it might take a little bit to chew through this. Press on, we can take these towers with riders, yeah? This will be pretty fast. And send the goblins in, yeah? Goblins, crack on. We're actually doing a decent job here. Not taking significant losses at all. Get in there, guys. And you get in here. Yeah, I'm not going to send wargs, they are very vulnerable to arrow towers. Don't want them to get wrecked. Guys, you are way too slow, yeah? One rider will just get rid of the tower, yeah? Where's the capture point? Just here. Just come here, buddy. The other 3 will just push through and flank them. Yeah, the crappy farm's already broke. I'm not taking massive losses at all on our infantry, which is pretty good. Tribal spears. You know what? Just going to flank them with general. He will be under fire from this tower, yeah? But this will be his shielded side, so not a big deal. Press on, buddy. He can crush these crappy spears in no time, and then we can also get inside with works. They have some units here, yeah? Ignore them, get behind these guys and we'll rout them. In one rear charge, yeah? How is this crappy tower? Started taking it over, lost 1 guy. Why is it supposed to be super fast, but it's clearly not. General going to attack this guy. You are going to recharge them, you're shock infantry, yeah? You go here, and you attack this guy so he doesn't recharge our shock infantry, yeah? This guy broke, excellent. Now it's time to bring works. There's no spears on the way, so they can crush this crappy youth. And shock half-orc infantry crashing into the rear of this blob. What's the kill count? 30, 40, 11. This guy's at 50 already. In a single charge. Absolutely amazing. Okay, tower is ours, yeah? How many did we lose here? About 10 guys, not a big deal. Pull back so the other tower doesn't shoot you. This junk should collapse very, very soon. This guy getting completely overrun. Excellent. General attack him. We're about to be recharged here, but it's not a big deal. Look, they all waver. Excellent. Never had any. We're always in control, yeah? Always in control. How is this guy looking? Lost unit winning. Excellent. Yeah. Tower destroyed. Beautiful. Here, yeah? Absolutely amazing. Come here and guard this place. We don't need you inside. Just pile on the guys who are still fighting. You won. Excellent. Focus on him. Did you crush the archer? Still fighting him, but he's shaken. Good. Guys, just attack the guys who are still fighting. Don't worry about the ones who are broken, yeah? We have them squeezed from both sides, and our shock infantry is doing some amazing job here. Close to 100 kills on both of them. On each of them, yeah? And you stay out with that tower range, there's no need to commit you. Archer still fighting? Yeah. Works lost a few men to crappy archer, what is this? Focus on these guys, yeah? Just chop them down, they are shaken, yeah? Are you winning? Winning decisively, yes, excellent. I would expect you to, yeah? And you finish this one off, yeah? Archer wavering, down to 60 guys. Just chop him down, guys. What is this? Okay, the last guy here broke. Excellent. Swarm, pile on here. They still have a general. And this sling. We are... Archer collapsed too. Excellent. And it's victory. Over. End battle, so we don't take further losses from towers. This was pretty good. I don't expect us more than 200 men lost here, yeah? Well, 292. It's not too bad. Nice. Less than 10% losses, defenders fully wiped out. What do we do with it? We occupy, yeah? Of course we do. Also nice replenishment. Excellent, do it. Okay, and how is this crappy city is looking? Six buildings, very nice. And they'll all repair for free, so there's no need to invest in it. The only thing is we're about to see a rebellion, but we can deal with it. If it happens here, it will be easy. Okay, army gets silver banners, of course, yeah? Should we repurpose? I'm not going to pay for repairs, that will happen for free anyway. We still get partial benefit from this. It's make it 500. Once it's all repaired, it will be making a lot more. But once it repairs on its own, repurposing it will be very cheap because we get 50% discount, yeah? Now, there's no point keeping this... Wait, what's the food situation? We have plenty of food. We no longer need this edict here. In fact, we don't even need a governor here, because we're not able to prevent this rebellion from happening in the first place. It's just public order is too bad. So going to recall this guy out and put someone in charge of Westfold. Man, they're all so crappy as governors. Okay, governors +1. This guy at least is mildly positive. You got the job, man. In the land of a blind, you're the king. And we're going to go for control. Start climbing out of this mess. Northern Enedwaith destroyed. How sad. Okay, we're now making 1300 and we want to keep the money. We don't need any more armies right now. The one we have in Flodbrig should be enough to conquer Dunlanding tribes, if and when we decide we no longer need them. But for now, we're going to stay put. We need to stabilize this province. Now, there's nothing else in this direction, yeah? This is all empty map, yeah? We can't even enter there. Yeah, it's all impossible. I see. Okay, this is still under development, yeah? This big, like a third of the map is still being worked on. Which is actually fine, because it means we just reached the natural borders of the map. Now, how has diplomacy changed? The Southerners, yeah, they don't even care about the other guys, yeah? The ones we just wiped out. Good. Can we trade with them? No. You're either with us or you're against us, yeah? And if you're not trading with us, you're taking a side. So rethink that, man. We'll give you another turn, or a few, in fact, since we need to consolidate. But for now, let's press on. Hostile incursion. Ah, here, huh? It's not so good because they'll have 8 guys. Light shock infantry, some kind of berserkers, huh? Light, another one. Ah, 2 elites and 2 tier 2s. That is not looking that great, man. Who's raiding us? Oh, that guy, yeah? Okay, so, we able to get within reinforcements range? We can't. Are they going to attack with 8 or recruit to 12 is the question. If they attack with 8, we'll be in trouble, because yeah, we have 2 good elite units, but shock infantry usually beats heavy melee infantry, yeah? Because of gigantic stats. These guys actually look scary. So how about we grab a couple of mercs, if only for a turn. Oh, this should be good counter to their ranged unit, to their shock infantry, because they'll be dying like flies to javelins. Although their cavalry can protect them pretty well. Ah, this is uncomfortable. Spawned in the wrong place and on the wrong side of the river, yeah? The farthest away from our proper army here. And they didn't attack right away. Not so good, not so good. Okay, what did this guy do? He's badly beaten up, yeah? He must have attacked something and got wrecked. How is Grimslade looking? Garrison slightly replenished. One building repaired. Excellent. We just attack the town and sack it again, yeah? Of course we do. Press on. Wipe the garrison out. Sack the town. Only 400 gold. Miserable. And back to Feisburg. Control's looking better here. Only going down by 1. That's progress. Okay, what can we give you that's actually useful? Raiding income. That would be good. Charge bonus. Or are we better off going for enemy morale -1 and campaign line of sight? We're not raiding, yeah? Raiding requires us to be in a Ooh. This is the 13 stack, yeah? Maybe they'll attack now. We would be very happy if they do. Now, still no sight of Gondor here, so we're going to deploy our spy here. Do it. Plus 11 control. Excellent. And should we start repurposing these buildings? We are now risking 2 generals, yeah? If we get wiped out here by an 8 stack rebel stack, we'll be in big trouble, yeah? Because we're going to lose 2 generals, including Ugluk. Wouldn't be too good. I don't think we can beat 8 stack of rebels that will have 4 elite troops and 4 tier 2s. With 2 elites on our own, especially that shock infantry is hard counter to heavy melee infantry, yeah? Need to hire at least these 2 guys. And that means we don't really make much money. But at least we should win this. And if we don't need them, we can just... yeah, we'll see how we do. I think we still have decent odds of beating them. With 4 guys, and... it should be fine. Okay, you guys stay where you are. Ooh, this is also the sorry leftover of a stack. Only 2 guys left. They're going to get wrecked, yeah? This is their crown prince, or maybe even king, who knows. No, looks like a king, yeah? First in command either way. Yeah, and since we had to hire these 2 mercs, we don't really have money for anything else right now. So we're going to press on. Okay, the good news is the rebels didn't attack. We can now attack them or wait for them to come for us. I think we'll wait, because this means another 20 public order, yeah? You get out, you get in, pass him the mercs, and we're going to disband you, because you're costing us a lot of money, man. Almost 400, yeah? Out. Making 1600, which is not too bad. Yeah, that 2 stack must have been wrecked. And wait, what happened to their bigger stack? Nowhere to be seen, yeah? Must have went inside Rohan and got wrecked.
The White Hand.
That 13 stack is not going to attack us. Need to find a better way to bait. Oh, they rebuilt 3 buildings. They repaired 3. Beautiful. More money for us. Just sack the city. Well, only 400? How? Buildings are rebuilt. Why is that? 13 stacks still here. Just trying to tempt them to attack us, but they are very reluctant indeed. Okay, this guy leveled up. What do we get? Already has commander. Just going to go with the campaign line of sight and enemy morale reduction. Yeah, this seems pretty good. Okay. Supply crappy station, huh? Let's scrap it. We don't need it, and definitely don't need it here. And how are these buildings? Small town repaired. Excellent. Let's convert it to walled camp. And the rest is still damaged. Yeah, we're just gonna wait. There's no way we're spending 3k to repair these 5 crappy buildings if we can get them for free over the next 5 turns. Yeah, I don't think we should hire more troops. We're only making 1600 profit, and there's still a lot of development we need to do to get better control over these new provinces and turn them into money machines to fuel our war machine. Yeah, I just wish this 13 stack from Rohan attacked us, because if they don't, they'll just bring second stack and then we'll be in trouble. Yeah? Okay, but for now, let's also have a quick look at diplomacy. Anything changed here? No. How about Southerners? They willing to trade? Oh, non-aggression moderate, interesting. And trade? Also moderate. Let's try that. Rejected. How about non-aggression first? Okay. At least they're warming up. Maybe there's still hope. Although they have double timber. It's very tempting to take it for ourselves, yeah? Okay, we press on. No sight of Rohan, which is bad news. No sight of Gondor, which is good news. And the rebels are up to 12 and they're raiding us. We need to clear them, yeah? Attack them. They're running away, which is good sign. Means we are favored here. We finish them off. How long is it going to take for us to replenish after this? Probably a long time. By the looks of it, this is a crappy stack. Tribal spears. Only the first 4 units were strong. The rest seems like crap. We're going to take 25-30% losses here. We need to fight. Alright, they're sitting in a forest, which is not ideal because we have so many ranged units who want to take advantage of a grassland terrain. So we're going to approach them from this side, yeah? And start shooting them. See how we do. Okay, everyone move, press on. Going to send Cav through the forest so they don't see it and only deploy infantry here. And going to use Cav to brutally attack their ranged units, yeah? But we need to be careful, they also might have cavalry inside the forest. In fact, we know there are definitely units here because they have 12 stack and we can only see 5. Okay, goblin bows, you guys press on. Our line of infantry comes here. Brutal shock troops to the side and general at the back, yeah? Yeah, we're very close to their units, yeah? If this is 12 stack and they are 3 lines deep, the guy is here. So if we move any further, find us. We don't want that, yeah? Want to wait for their melee units to press on. Then we crush unprotected archers with our cavalry and rear charge them. Rear charge their melee units. Speed this up. Okay, pretty much everyone in a position, yeah? So, goblin bows, press on and you start shooting them, guys. Yeah, they are pressing on. You can start moving our cavalry gently behind them, yeah? Okay, spearmen attack these guys. You go after the general. The orcs get in here and pull the archer away, yeah? In fact, pull all archers away and we just attack them, yeah? You attack here, you attack here, you here, you here. Shock troops move behind them. Orcs, crack on. And you were supposed to attack the general, why did you stop, yeah? Buddy, speed up, why are you so slow? Now send the general in as well, yeah? And all the ranged units, all the bowmen shoot their... or bow goblins, shoot their javelin men, yeah? Press on. Guys! How many times do I need to give you the same order? Guys, you intercept and destroy him. You forget about him. Just come here and flank them. Guys, don't get there, don't get there. This is a bad idea, yeah? Start shooting the general, yeah? And you charge at this guy here, yeah? You start shooting these hunters. You two, do you attack this, yeah? And you bomb him. Did we intercept this guy? About to wipe him out. And switch to this one, yeah? They are confident. Do you rear charge this guy? You guys need to be in a skirmish mode, yeah? Start pulling back. Got another youth paint, excellent. Goblins, one of you is in melee, this is very unhealthy, pull back. Shoot this archer, yeah? Yeah, I can see that. You guys press on. Goblins here keep shooting this hunter. You start shooting the general, you keep shooting general in the back. You in the front. This guy is just going to lure you away, yeah? Just don't do this. Get back in the forest, yeah? Okay, they collapsed. Everyone gang up on the guy that's still fighting. And all the bows keep hammering this. Keep shooting general in the... Oh, just start approaching this archer so he runs away. And you guys going to finish him off, yeah? Yeah, you attack him. You shoot the general in the back. He's still confident. Massively won here. But goblins, why are you in melee range, yeah? Pull back. There's still an axe fighting here. Yeah, that's so good. Get the volley on these guys and he'll fall apart. Shoot this tribal rider, yeah? Did we wipe everyone here? Okay, all the bows, shoot this guy. Why do you get so close to him? You guys, just crush this one champ, yeah? He's still fighting, this is elite unit. Okay, you shoot this guy, he's shooting you for free, buddy. What is this? Also, get in the forest so you're somewhat protected, yeah? And go after him. Okay, this guy down to 50, good stuff. Need to pull wargs out of here because spears are really close. Yeah, we've not lost anyone from disengaging, excellent. Man, this guy is still fighting. Guys, you're in melee range, this is very unhealthy. Don't do that. You switch to melee and chop this one down. Oh, he just collapsed, excellent. Then switch back to shooting, shoot him. Guys, you go around this guy and you'll finish off the archer, yeah? And all of you archers, or bows, just focus on him, yeah? Man, these champs fight till death, there's 20 of them, well 16 now. Okay, they collapsed, excellent, come here. You guys go around the spears and you'll charge at the last archer here. You come here. Force archer to move away from their spears and finish him off, yeah? Crack on. This guy still fights, or... Yeah, we just go pin him in melee, good stuff. Guys, don't shoot this guy, don't do that. It's friendly fire fiesta, yeah? Just focus on these guys. And our melee units, we've taken some losses here, but nothing dramatic, yeah? Yeah, it's over. Just gonna end battle. Decisive victory, yeah? Losses? Quite significant. What is this, 16%? 17? Probably still less than auto resolve. Go for replenishment, it's only 5%. We need money. Just go for money. Oh, he survived. How come? Finish the job. Yeah, go balanced. Nice. And this time we go for replenishment because money is only 300 gold, yeah? Excellent. Nulls have leveled up. Can you make it back to the village? No, then just try. Get as far back as you can. And what do we give you? War chief, yeah? Sounds good. Okay, we need a governor here. Also need a bunch of other stuff as well. Nothing fully repaired. Man, this is almost repaired, but it's gonna take a while. Okay, let's start building material supplier. And what do we need here? We already have Chieftain's Cabin and Cuisine Gathering. Two important buildings for control. What else gives control? Watchtower, but we don't need... we don't want building that costs us 300 per turn, yeah? It's utter nonsense. Breeding caves, huh? Isengard, influence and money and growth. It's not too bad. Labor camp is pretty brutal, but it worsens control. Cells give control, but only control. I guess we can repurpose them later. But it's pretty expensive for only 2 control, yeah? Not convinced. What's the food situation here anyway? 48, and it will go up once these food buildings all repair, so we don't need to worry about that at least. Okay, definitely not gonna recruit here or build any military buildings, so that basically leaves us treated soil, which is only food and money. I think we just go with breeding caves. It's growth, money and influence. If we can't get control, we should get growth, money and influence. This is probably second best. Because labor camp is better later when we have big massive buildings that give a lot of money. Then the 10% wealth from all buildings is actually super good. Nothing here gives control other than the crappy cells. But 2 control is not worth it, yeah? Just build this. Okay, now. No Side of Gondor, and perhaps it's time to consolidate these forces, yeah? The 13 stack is not going to attack us. They would have already if they had this in their plans. They clearly don't. So we're going to sack this crappy city again. Go for it. No garrison, yes? So we get free money from this. And pull back. And you, buddy, going to pass him the troops. All of them. You can't all, yeah? We need to do some merging here, yeah? Or just disband the 30 horsemen. They cost 200 gold. And only replenish 3 guys per turn. It's losing proposition, yeah? We still have 2 guys too many, so we need to do some merging here, yeah? Because I don't want to keep the general around unless he's got a decent force, because the general on the map costs us almost 400 gold, yeah? Do it for 10 turns, and it's enough to upgrade Isengard to tier 4, or 3, whatever. 4, yeah? So no thanks, just gonna merge these guys. They also replenish very slowly, 6 per turn, yeah? Pretty pathetic. Just merge them. Disband this one. You just need to get rid of 1 more. So the crappy bow rubble, yeah? It's the most useless unit of them all. Out. Now, pass him all 10 and goodbye. Or actually, are you the better general? You are indeed. You are a rank 7 commander, rider, capable attacker, battle scarred, promising besieger, campaigner. What a hero. Still very brutal. That's not gonna change, yeah? How is Lurtz? Only 4 command, also injured. Valiant. Blooded in battle, also promising besieger and rider. They are pretty similar, yeah? But Mog has a crucial advantage of having a knight commander, yeah? This is invaluable. It's not often useful, but if it is, it's a lifesaver. Plus, he's got fully healthy bodyguards, whereas Lurtz's are badly depleted, yeah? I will check again once we recall him if they still start at rank 3, yeah? For now, out. And we increased our money, our income to 2200. That is not too bad. Okay, now. The crappy plus 3 control doesn't cut it anymore, yeah? It's just not good enough. This province is now making a fortune, yeah? Look at this. The base wealth is north of 3000 gold per turn. Absolutely brilliant. 3.5 pretty much. So 20% access means 700 gold. Beats plus 3 control, easy enough. So do it. That means control growth will slow down, but only temporarily. As our influence here gets hold, the penalty for non-faction influence will go down, yeah? Also, eventually we will build Isengard 4, that will give us another +1. And there are some other buildings you want, yeah, that also give control. For now it's all good. Province is making tons of money, we have decent armies, pretty much 2 full stacks. And Rohan is very passive, so is Gondor. Not seen them yet, although they only declared a few turns ago, so they might take a while to actually get to us. Now, we don't want a governor here, yeah? The other province is more important. So wait, we can promote our guys? No, we can't. Too early. So you out. Was it you who were the governor of Endwave before? You even have a cutter. Good stuff. So get your job back. And you can apply some useful stuff, yeah? Such as control. Yeah, we need to climb out of control mess. This is very important because you get massive penalties if control is negative and massive bonuses if it's positive. So it massively pays off to have at least 0, if not over 75. It's just so good. Okay, next, diplomacy. Ugh, deteriorating. Trespasses against... because we entered their lands to crush these crappy rebels. Well, they are now neighboring us, so they need to start getting accustomed to it. Now that we have a port, we should also be able to trade with these, although they are landlocked, yeah? This is not a coastal settlement. Trade with Dawnless is now providing almost 300 gold per turn, not too bad. Yeah, we need to consolidate before we strike in the west, but we can absolutely strike against Rohan next turn, as we now have a 20 stack here, yeah? Press on. Working pit completed, excellent. And we have production facilities, good stuff. Alright, so what's the situation? We can't see that Rohan stack anymore. No sight of Gondor, so that's good. Let's bring this army to the provincial capital here and see how the control is looking. Plus 3 is not too bad, it's actually pretty good. And we need to replenish this army. 17 turns, are you kidding me? We can replenish faster in our home province because we have barracks that allow to recruit these units, but maybe we're just better. But we also need to sit here for a few turns to improve control. Man, this will slow us mightily. I wonder if we should actually take Helm's Deep, or rather Hornburg. Helm's Deep is the valley, yeah? That's another trading resource. It's a very nice city, yeah? We've not fought Rohan in a while. I'm sure they have mighty stacks around. Yeah, they will fear us, but not yet. We are too weak for that. Making 3200 gold now, beautiful. Oh, let's start upgrading this to small iron mines. Excellent. And we can build double spinning mill, beautiful. And we're out of money, man. Yeah, we definitely need to sack this crappy Grimslade place again to make some coin. Also, now that we have a 20 stack, how about we actually stay there and go into raiding, yeah? Yeah, taste flesh, of course. But first, you can taste flesh of these villagers, yeah? Crack on. Sack it. 600 gold. And we go into raiding, yeah? Making 2920 now. 1500 gold per turn from this. Absolutely brilliant. Do it. Nice. Now we're talking. Although the price to pay for this is heavy because we're losing control here, yeah? Non-faction influence. We have 0 buildings that give control here. Maybe we should scrap this. Yeah, we need a food building. Even 1. Are we even increasing our influence here? Yeah, up to 30%. Not too bad. Once we take the other two, we can build more useful stuff that will take control under control. We also have 600 gold now, yeah? So we can maybe repurpose one other building, such as this harbor. Ferry, what does it do? Okay, so this stuff is 40 food, 200 gold, 5% wealth from commercial buildings. That's no change. This is essentially the same. Yeah, we don't gain anything by repurposing it. Why would we do that? Everything else is still damaged, so wait for it to repair naturally. However, perhaps it's more important to build lumber mill instead of spinning mill. Although lumber mill will not make us a lot of money because we have horrible control here, whereas spinning mill is going to make us a lot of money because control in Gap of Rohan is very good right now. So we stick to spinning mills, yeah? And what now? I think we just go for these two. This is more economy, yeah? We'll soon be in a position to start thinking about another stack. Dunlandings. We want these guys to crack on with their newly built stack at Rohan, get wrecked, and then they will be ripe for wiping out. Can we get this agent? Yeah, we already completed Chieftain's Cabin. We could recruit him, but I think buildings are more important. We'll recruit one next turn and see what they do. The champions. Probably nothing useful. They didn't do anything useful for Gondor. Plus 3 morale for new recruits when deployed. Utter joke. Oh, this is the governor, yeah? Just go for bigger cost reduction, yeah? Speaking of bigger cost reduction, that means we should restart... No, we started all this a couple turns ago. Cool, then we just move on. Oh man! Look at this! What is this army over there? It's also Rohan? Whoa! Staying here was unnecessary. Oh, this is going to be absolutely brutal. 5,500. Well, say 5.2 to our 3.7. 50% more of them. But the armies are tier 1, yeah? Tier 1 plus onagers and no cavalry. We fought these folks before, they are not strong, although they have massive archer spam. So our infantry will beat their infantry. We have only one cavalry unit to... we'll never catch these crappy archers, yeah? As is. Perhaps we should retreat. I'm sure they have enough movement to follow up. Let's see what happens. Oh, no, they don't. They have no movement, which means they are done, because now we can attack them, and we have Knight Commander. That attack didn't work out very well for them, huh? Has been healed. Excellent. Ooh, and the spy leveled up too. What do we get? What do we get? Nothing good, yeah? Just get this. Okay. House control here. Going up by 2. Snail pace. In here, 72. Just 3 more and we get the top tier of bonuses, yeah? And here, minus 13. However, the crappy Rohan is now divided. We can attack them and wipe them out without reinforcements, yeah? Should we just attack this guy first and see what he does, yeah? See what happens. Attack him. Okay, he accepts the battle, which means easy auto-resolve win because it's just a general, yeah? Just gonna go protective. We have 7 archers. There should be no losses here, yeah? Nah, 30 minutes, whatever. We need replenishment here. 1%, huh? Only some of our guys are damaged. It's not gonna help us much. Just go for money then. Okay, army number 1 wiped out. Yeah, absolutely. Especially if you deal with the other 2 as well. Attack him now. Okay, so this is the quadruple onager army. Other than that, 7 archers, similarly to ours, but ours are better. And a pile of crappy infantry. Ours is also better. We also have numbers, so this can only end one way. Of course, we're not going to auto-resolve it. We have more men and, well, more creatures and better quality. There's no way. If we auto-resolve it, we lose like half of our army. And they got off the hook cheaply. We know auto-resolve, yeah? Not many units get wiped out in auto-resolve. So we'll do it ourselves. Okay, we're not going to overcomplicate it. In fact, we have 9 archers, so we are going to win skirmish handily, because we have both numbers and quality on our side. And just need to make sure we deal with onagers first, yeah? So this guy is going to do it, and then we have massive line of infantry here, and the general at the back, yeah? Press on and start with running onagers out of ammo. Why are they not shooting? They're actually cracking on? They are cracking on at us, interesting. And onagers are not shooting. Oh, they are shooting now. Okay, get out of here. They stay put. They just came closer, but they're not actually attacking. Yeah, we're not going to even approach them until the onagers are out of ammo. There's no point. Man, they're getting closer and closer. We're supposed to run them out of ammo and not lure all this brutal army here. But since they are already here, and onagers are slightly outwith, Might just have to fight them, yeah? Still want to get closer and run onagers out of ammo. How they looking? It's hard to say, yeah? We're too far away to even see that. As long as we stay out with archer's range, we should be fine. Crappy onagers, shoot. What is this? Okay, you are shooting, good. I wish you could see how much ammunition they have left. I think every volley they come a little bit closer, which is not ideal. Would rather them stay put. Artillery is so crappy in this game, man. Nothing like in Rome 2 where you can get 1000 plus kills and sometimes 2k in a battle. Here, even if you land every shot with Onager, you get like 100 kills, which is nothing. And the unit is quite expensive as well. And AI absolutely can't use it. Just look at this. 4 units that probably cost like 800 in upkeep managed to kill like what, 15 our guys so far? Yeah, he dropped the machine. Okay, excellent. So, cavalry, get out of here. Goblin bows, start approaching them. Come here. Infantry, come here and form a line of defense. You buddy going to just come into this forest, and general follow up. Now speed this up until we are in a position. Yeah, they're pulling away, of course they are. Okay, the 3 of you start shooting this guy. The 2 of you start shooting him. 2 of you start shooting him. And the 2 of you start shooting him, yeah? And just give attack order on the infantry, yeah? Here, here. You attack this, you attack this. Their infantry is crap, so we don't need to worry too much about them. Yeah, just attack them. Here, here, and here. It's not an ambush, don't panic, buddy. Okay. Start moving the crappy cavalry, shooting this guy. These guys move like they don't even want to run. What is this, guys? This is a brutal combat. You can't be taking a nap here. Barely killing any archers. This is the problem. The goblin bows are not that good. Only killed like 10 guys in a double volley from these. Going to focus on pulling these guys away. Okay, guys, you switch to him, yeah? That guy is just pulling away because we have a cavalry here. Okay, the 5 of you should focus on him, yeah? Guys, don't get into melee range. Just come here, yeah? Gonna keep the general out. He doesn't have enough bodyguards to risk him like this. We're under fire from the guy in the woods here, man. First of the units finally start to waver. Good stuff. Just keep these 2 occupied, yeah? Should get an upper hand in melee, eventually. Okay. This guy is done, excellent. And keep moving around, buddy, keep moving around. The 5 of you keep shooting this. Barely dealing any damage to these crappy archers. Perhaps it's time to pin them in melee, yeah? Crack on. Almost out of javelins anyway. Yeah, our bows are taking heavy losses from these guys in the forest here. Maybe reposition and start shooting them, yeah? Also stop overlapping. That would be pretty good, guys. How are we doing here? This guy is shaking. Maybe we can break him. Okay, switch to this archer, yeah? Having some warg riders would be so good here, man. I can't even beat this one. Yeah, let them. Okay. We won here. Excellent. Attack archers now, yeah? Here, here, and you keep chopping this guy. And all 5 of you focus on one guy to actually break him, yeah? We going to win this or not? The archer is shaken. Maybe we will, but it's not obvious. Okay, recharge this guy. You stop chasing them. Yeah, he broke. Excellent. Forget about it. Just attack, yeah? Shoot this guy. You start chasing these guys. Yeah, here, here. You're bringing the general in. Okay, that's good. You and you start shooting him, yeah? He's going to enter combat. Spear, you attack him. Axes, stay out. You're not suited for this. You attack this guy. How are we doing here? This guy is wavering. Okay, excellent. The 3 of you start shooting him. He's right here in the open, yeah? You attack this one. Okay, the general piled on. Now we attack him with the other guys, yeah? And you keep shooting these archers. Wait, this guy went into melee with us. Okay, then wipe him out. Okay, also one here in melee. Excellent. Forget about that guy. Just attack this crappy archer, yeah? Finally pin him and start shooting him. You buddy, pull back a little bit. Did we win here? Still fighting, man. General, get in here, yeah? Yeah, our bows are not that useful right now. They're barely scoring any kills and they're taking massive losses. They are up against tier 1 archers that are supposedly worse than our guys. But it's not obvious from how this battle is going. Must be legendary difficulty bonuses. Okay, at least they are now running away. Guys, shoot him in the back. You shoot this stuff and you shoot this stuff. And the general, where are you? Oh, you're fighting the crappy guy. Good. Okay, destroy this. You won. Excellent. Follow this archer now. Okay, massively won here. Gang up on the guy that's still fighting and you shoot this archer. He probably scored a couple hundred kills on us. Someone finish him off, yeah? And you keep shooting this. Taking some heavy losses here. We're fighting against crappy guys,
Losing ground.
but it's not evident we're actually winning this, yeah? The guy is saying we are, but we've taken some massive losses here. 4 guys shooting this archer, he barely lost any men. These are shaken. Forces of darkness, man. Okay, general trying to disengage. Just chase him, yeah? General's fine, don't you worry about it. Switch to shooting this, and this guy broke, yeah? Someone chased this archer, yeah? Like you. And the other guys just finish this, yeah? And you attack this. General comes back, excellent, chop him down. Finally winning here, shooting him in the back helped. You guys switch to shooting this, and now that he broke, attack this one, yeah? One of you finish. Oh, they shattered, excellent. General killed. This should be game over, yeah? Decisive victory, but this was very bloody. We lost 1,000 guys, wiping out 2,800 in the process, so a decent outcome overall, but a heavy price. Yeah, almost full wipeout, got away with 3 guys, not too bad. Going for replenishment, yeah? 1,400 is a lot of money. But we suffered heavy losses here, we need to go for replenishment. Especially that it's instantaneous, yeah? Okay, did they rebuild? 1 building, huh? Garrison is still not ready. We could attack this guy, it's only 13 guys. We still have enough movement after this to finish him off, and then double time, probably enough to double time to Weisburg, yeah? Might be the best course of action. We just beat a full stack, 13 stack should not be an issue, especially that they only have 4 archers, yeah? Can we grab a merc? Not here, okay, then we attack with what we have. Crack on! Ooh, night attacks is actually worse for us. We should be better stats during the night, why is that? Whatever, we fight during the day then, let's do it. Okay, guys should be in front of us with onagers, yeah? So we again want to run them out of ammo before we commit. And then we just go with a long line of infantry to envelop them. Let's do it. Speed this up. Where are they? Oh, here they are, okay. This guy actually chasing us? Don't think we lost a single guy yet. They probably spent good half of their ammunition. Just while saying that we lost the 3. Not a big deal. Okay, onagers out of ammo, excellent. Slow down and we press on at them, yeah? Cavalry, get out of here. Goblin bows, press on. And our infantry too. Okay, they're cracking on. Let's start giving orders. The 2 of you shoot him, 2 of you shoot him. In fact, you two. The 2 of you shoot him, and the 2 of you shoot him. And our infantry cracks on. Cavalry come back here too. Start giving orders. All of you guys pile on here. You attack this, you attack this. Axes go here. These axes go here. Spears over here. You guys flank charge this guy, and you get behind him, yeah? Cavalry get behind him too. Okay, you go behind them. We have more infantry units, so we can get behind the enemy and flank charge them, or rear charge them. This will be the end for them, yeah? They are crappy in the first place, never mind when being shot at. Come here, you come here, you switch to shooting this guy, you switch to shooting these, and you keep shooting this, yeah? You come here, push these guys away. They are shaken already, not too bad, not too bad. General come closer, yeah? His general stays put, and we're going to attack these here and here, yeah? Crack on. And the 4 of you guys switch to shooting him, yeah? He's now in range. We fell asleep with this cavalry. Got charged at by their general. Is he in range? If yes, start shooting him. Man, our guys are so slow. Yeah, this cavalry is going to get absolutely wrecked. The general is too strong. Buddy, don't get ahead of yourself. You and you and you. Yeah, we kinda caused it by letting them be charged by their brutal general. Guys, come here and you start shooting something, yeah? Something useful, like this. General keeps himself out of here. In which case, we're going to just hammer the guys right here. Shooting them in the back, yeah? And you shoot him. We don't do much damage with these crappy orc bows. Not so good, man, not so good. This guy's wavering, excellent. Start shooting him now, yeah? It's far from over, guys. Far from over. Don't get too excited. And guys, don't get into melee, man. Okay, this one broke, excellent. Pile on him. Not you, you keep shooting. They are actually breaking here, everywhere, yeah? Good stuff. Go after him, and you go after him, and him. Okay, cavalry cracking on at our spears, excellent. Right, all the shooters, the line basically collapsed. All the shooters advance here. all the melee infantry, just chop this guy down, and you pile on the general, yeah? You start shooting these, and you just press on, yeah? Give attack order on him so he runs away, then on him, and then recharge the general. Going to start advancing in melee, but still fire tool on, so they start running away. Maybe with one guy only, and the other two should still be shooting them. Okay, big pile of melee units, just attack the general. You shoot these guys. We got this, we just need to finish it off cleanly. Yeah? General trying to disengage. Trying to attack this crappy archer. Okay, we're gonna sacrifice him to pin the general, why not? Seems like a noble cause. You shoot this guy and start giving orders on the fastest units to actually catch their crappy missile infantry. Okay, this one orc bow is going to get absolutely wrecked here, but it's a price I'm willing to pay. Man, they should fall apart by now, they keep shooting us. Yeah. Now it should be over. Yeah, we need cavalry in this army, yeah? Having no cav is actually super painful. Because we take disproportionately heavy losses from all these archers that are shooting us for free, yeah? Gonna lose some units here, we'll need to do some massive merging and recruit more. And it looks like these tier 1 and 2 guys are not as great anymore, yeah? Okay, how is he able to disengage without taking losses? He's still at 14, he was at 14 moments ago. It's like cheating, yeah? If we disengage we get absolutely wrecked. If AI disengages, it's like nothing. They can pass through our units just fine, whereas we get absolutely wrecked. Going to pin them to the edge of the map and crush them, yeah? Not archers. Archers go after their archers, yeah? The general unit should be wiped out now, yeah? 9 of them left, man. You shouldn't be here, man. You should be shooting something, yeah? Like this guy. Now speed this up, it's pretty much over. We just need to catch them in melee, pin them to the edge of the map and wipe them out. Which just happened, yeah? It's over, okay, end battle. Decisive victory. 600 lost this time. It's actually not too bad. We lost fewer soldiers than the last battle. By 400. But we're down to 2400. We had 37 when we started the turn. 8% replenishment? Sounds good to me, get it. Especially that we are not replenishing next door, yeah? How much movement left? Ah, plenty. Finish him off. Go aggressive, yeah? They have bows and only bows, so we just chase them. 40 guys lost is fine, we go money here. You leveled up again. My precious creation Morg. What now? What now? Informer, yeah? Enemy morale -2. Sounds good. Ah, we can't quite do this, but we can sack the crappy city again, yeah? 500. Nice. Should we take it? Is now the time? We just destroyed all their armies other than these 3 crappy archers. There might be no better time to push the borders further than now. I think we take it, yeah? Ah, we sacked it, so the population will be unhappy. Looking at rebellion here, but that's fine, we have a stack here still. Just gonna occupy, it's time, yeah? Not exactly what we planned, but it's an opportunity conquest. Gonna let these be repaired. They are badly damaged, look how much it's gonna cost. Totally wrecked. Can we dismantle them? Now what do we want? How is the food situation here? 120, food is fine. What do we build here? Experimental lair for control and influence? I think so. Build it. Gonna wait for these to repair before we repurpose them. Yeah, I guess we can dismantle them. Maybe we do that, yeah? They're crappy buildings anyway. Okay, how about here? We stay put while we improve public order. Let's build lumber mill and breeding caves. We could expand either Ginburg or Dunselt, but why should we? In 3 turns we can expand Isengard and build something useful. How close are we to next control 3? Oh, pretty close. I think that means more agents. Oh, speaking of agents, we can absolutely hire that captain here. Or chieftain, whatever. What's his name again? Ah, we have no money for that. Need to cancel one of the buildings. Yeah, I think breeding caves need to wait. Just get the guy, yeah? Just get the guy. And see what they do. -1 cunning, that doesn't bode well. Okay, chieftain. Oh, control in the province. Excellent. Ah, this is local province. Doesn't even... Ooh, probably someone you want to join to an army. For plus melee attack and control in the province. This is pretty good. A leader, huh? +5 morale for new recruits. That's pretty good. Also gives control if he's deployed. So that should be pretty good. This probably not. Rider also not. And ambusher enables night skirmish. What is night skirmish? Just a night battle? Ah, target foreign army. This is... Nah, this guy's crap. he got the wrong skill, but we could make him a great agent. Either way, it's another guy we can deploy in a province for more control, which is very, very valuable. I'm not entirely sure if taking this was a good idea. We will find this out probably the brutal way. We really need to convert it to get the garrison back, but it's gonna take a while until it's repaired. It's 2000 gold. How is our food situation here? In Gap of Rohan, 35. That's fine. Go into negative once we build these two, so a food building would be pretty good, but we really want blacksmith in Isengard, so we get better armor or new guys. And we have almost no money this turn, but next turn we'll start recruiting new stock. Yep. And these three guys will probably pull back to Hornburg. At least I hope they will. It's such a shame we have a whole army tied down here. This province probably isn't even making enough to justify the cost of this army, yeah? It's making 1300. Probably paying, yeah, like 3k for this army. In the long term, it will be worth it, but for now we kinda have to stay here. We leave, we're losing 10 control. And we also, our next target are these guys, yeah? We don't want to go south before we go north, because if we go south, we'll have land border with Gondor. And that's going to end badly for us, yeah? So what we really want with this army is stay here until Dunlanding tribes march south and attack Rohan, waste their armies there, and then we can take their undefended settlements, yeah? That's the plan. So for now, wait, we can take the cost down by disbanding these crappy guys. This army is too large anyway. These guys cost a lot and they don't provide much value, yeah? We're still going to be gaining control after we get rid of them, but it's 400 gold per turn. Yeah, we only lose 1 control. Also, since these guys are barely replenishing, maybe also merge them, yeah? And get rid of this. So we lost 2 control, but we save 600 per turn. That is worth it, I think. Kinda stabilized at minus 49, which is important, because the penalty for minus 50 is worse. And our influence is going up. 8%, going up by 2%. Beautiful. And we're going to deploy this guy here, yeah? For even more influence. That's not looking bad, it's not looking bad. Of course, we are still very weak. We're only strength rating 9, so we haven't moved the needle at all. But crappy Rohan, they climbed up to 6, they were 7, and we destroyed 2 of their stacks and they're still 6. Which means they have multiple stacks that we can't see. Perhaps for the time being, we want to even trade with these guys. Non-aggression law, it used to be moderate. No, they don't like it as much for some reason. Trespasses and release troops of Rohan. Okay. This will go away, yeah? This stuff decays every turn. I wish you could trade with goblins, but that's not the case. Okay, not much else to do, so we press on. Okay, we're looking at rebellion, that is fine. We expected this, it was always going to happen. Okay, we have 6k to invest. Oh, Dunlanding tribes are moving. This guy is also recruiting by the looks of it, yeah? You can tell from his pose. Okay, let them come here and maybe even besiege Hornburg. They can pass through here, yeah, which means they can attack Grimslade by surprise. We shouldn't be attacking Hornburg then, because we need at least a turn to build siege engines. And then there's Edoras, which you can see already, nice. Also, the further west we push, the more likely it is for Gondor to send their armies here. Right, here's the thing, we have this mission, yeah, to find the ring. We need him deployed in Deorfeld, which is here, yeah? So we want him as far north as possible, while still being on our territory. Yeah, so come here. How is control going to change? Hasn't changed at all. Why is that? We're providing morale for new recruits, right? With rally action. So that's not doing anything at all, really. We need him to get level up and get Uruk-hai chieftain to provide control. Then we'll be talking, but this is very far away. Okay, not so good, man. Not so good. We expected something else to happen. Yeah, we need to get this next level of dominance so we can appoint governor in Westfold and increase control over there through edict, but that's not gonna happen either anytime soon. But we're making almost 4,000, so we are well placed. However, misplayed this, yeah? This guy should be deployed here and we'd be getting nice morale boost on new guys. Now we are incentivized to delay recruitment again until we have him here, so our guys have better morale. In which case we're just going to build stuff, yeah? Breeding caves here. This stuff is still repairing, let it. Cuisine gathering here. Crappy fields, huh? Just scrap them. Or repurpose to treated soil. And we probably want the working pit, yeah? So we can build this brutal spinning mill for massive injection of funds. Although, perhaps we need control even more. There are not many buildings you can build here that give control. Definitely don't care about watchtower or leving camps. So we actually have no choice, yeah? We can only build 4 buildings here. That's a little bit of a limiting factor here, that all these only branch out. They don't actually branch out. There's only one thing you can build here from each tree, yeah? A little bit unfortunate. Then we have no choice, yeah? We just go for scrap collector. How is the food situation here again? 187. Yeah, we definitely don't need food, so go for scrap collector, yeah? Doesn't leave enough for Isengard tier 4, so we'll start this next turn. And in 2 turns, once the guy is here, the agent is here and provides public order, we will start recruitment. And how are you doing, buddy? Yeah, he's already pleased with you. You did very well indeed. Yeah, now all the cities we have in range have walls. Once we replenish though, we can just get in here and go into raiding, provoking them to attack us, but we aren't ready for that. We won't do it with half-baked army that's also massively trimmed, and while we are about to get rebellion. Okay, and speaking of rebellion, which is bound to happen, I don't think we have enough in Feisburg to actually beat 4-unit rebel stack that pretty much always has at least 1 elite unit, yeah, and the rest are mid-tiers, so we need to get the general at the very least, get lords in here, yeah? But we can also move some units over, why not? Give them, let's say, a couple of bows and 1 melee unit. Because we can, we have tons of them. And we just crushed Rohan, so they are not going to attack Grimslade anytime soon. It's more beneficial for us if we are stronger here, strong enough for rebels not to even think of attacking, because we want to cultivate them to a 12 stack to get the free plus 60 public order, yeah? Sounds good, let's press on. Nice, dominance level 3, excellent, and we get 3 more agents and another governor. Good stuff, very very important development. Ooh, Mordor at war with Lorien, nice. Okay, we'll wrap it up here, subscribe!